Well, shit. Since we are talking about culture already.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this nigga's about to explode on this one.
Like
We've been waiting. All right, man.
We're trying to get into.
if I'm sure people have seen it by now. Fat Joe.
But it still does not negate the history of the culture and the history of how it
Latinos and blacks
started.
created hip hop. If you go to Wild Style, the first hip hop movie, you will see the Cold Crush brothers. Their DJ was Charlie Chase, Puerto Rican. And you'll go to the battle that they had with Romantic, which was the first Puerto Rican MC. Ruby D was in there with the Fantastic Romantic. You cannot eliminate the Latinos' contribution to hip hop. When you talk about breakdancing, we talk about Rocksteady and Crazy Legs. When you talk about graffiti, like it's every element of hip hop. It was 50-50, bro.
Basically, he did go on to say that he believes that
and Busta Rhymes
because Busta said it too. Oh, I didn't even see Busta say it, but he said basically because they were there in the Bronx, they was rapping too, and all of that in New York. They are 50% pretty much as responsible for the creation of hip hop as black people.
Yeah.
Which I don't agree with.
Shoot.
Me personally, I don't fucking agree with that.
Oh, he's mad he added fucking into the song.
But nah, man, like I said, 50-50, that's a creation portion.
That's
pretty much
that's
saying
where it gets
blacks
ridiculous.
and Latinos created hip hop.
No.
That is definitely not true. That's definitely not the case.
Not true.
Now I can say they contributed some.
Yes.
I can
that's what I
say
said.
that.
If he would have said that, I don't think anybody would have
problem.
argued. Like, yes, there are people rapping
because
fucking,
a lot of the cats that were hanging around DJ Kaz at the time were a lot of Puerto Rican cats.
Yeah.
Like,
what's the name is Puerto Rican? Fucking God damn it, what's his name from Breaking?
Crazy Legs?
The one that's not Boogaloo Shrimp.
Crazy Legs.
Right?
Crazy Legs. Yeah,
Rican dude.
No,
so
are you talking about Crazy Legs or you talking about Shabadoo?
Shabadoo is Puerto Rican. So contributed
hell, old
is a
dude
different thing.
Puerto Rican.
Who?
Old dude, spoiler. Old dude who dies at the end.
That's at the end of what?
Nigga, did you just say spoiler alert?
No, I'm thinking. I'm confused. I'm blending my movies. I'm thinking of fucking Beat Street. I'm thinking about Beat fucking.
I like, nigga, if they ain't seen that by now, they not gonna see it, nigga. They
said the like died at the end. It was like Shabadoo didn't die.
but Beat Street's a fucking heavy, a big hip hop movie too.
Yeah, no, it is.
Yeah.
No,
and there's Puerto Ricans in that.
Yes, because look, back in the 70s, okay, that's when hip hop was basically being born. Okay, There's a lot of cats up there that are already DJing. Okay, they wanted to sit there and say Kool Herc is the originator of hip hop.
didn't have a name yet, but it was
right. Didn't have
forming.
a name yet.
It was
now
forming.
Kool Herc was. I have no problem with anyone saying he's Jamaican, saying he's the godfather of hip hop. That's fine. I don't care about that.
Yeah.
Okay. But there was a lot of cats who already DJing before him.
Yes.
He came to America at 5 or 6 years old.
Yes.
Okay. And a lot of American DJs put him on what to play. He was trying to play a lot of the Caribbean joints and all that type of shit. But they were like, Americans were like, no, we don't want to hear that. We want to hear James Brown. We want to hear the break beats. You know what I'm saying? We want to hear that. So what he did is start mixing the break beats, even though other cats are already doing it. Now he was the most popular one to do it.
I was going to say a lot of times history goes to the first guy that was popular to do it, which is why Rapper's Delight is considered the first
hip hop.
But that's not the first time niggas was rapping.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
But like I was telling you earlier.
No, and I went back and listened to it. And if you listen to Pig Meat Martin Pig Meat Markham, right?
My dad put me on the hill.
That fucked you up.
A little bit. It got me a little tongue tied. But now, if you listen to it, it sounds like the basis of a hip hop. He's rapping over drum beats, so it's like very hip hopish, and that's 1968.
Yes,
I think it's like what? Welcome home from the jungle or something like that. Something like you got
that's hip hop as you can get.
Dolomite.
Dolomite, yeah.
Yep.
And you got like Busta Rhymes talking about hip hop came from Jamaica. I'm like, man, if you don't shut the hell up.
But see, I can't.
No,
like I can see the perspective from his point.
You can see
because if we're talking about,
let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
Okay.
Show me what Jamaican was rapping right now.
Rapping, no. But if we're looking at hip hop as a whole, hip hop is the culture. Hip hop is not just the MCing, it's MCing, it's DJing, it's breaking, it's graffiti,
which is all
it's a culture. No, I'm not disagreeing with you. But I can see Busta Rhymes' perspective from Jamaica's standpoint. If we looking at the birth of hip hop, right? A lot of people consider the birth of hip hop, what we consider hip hop today, started at that DJ Kool Herc party in 1973.
No.
Right? No.
It's that whole movement. It's that whole movement.
I understand that. But if you disagree, a lot of people hold the start of hip hop to that DJ Kool Herc party in 1973, to DJ Kool Herc.
It was
right?
Before that.
So which I agree with you, but if a lot of people are considering that DJ Kool Herc is the start of what hip hop is today, then I can see where Busta Rhymes and all these motherfuckers say that hip hop.
I don't think you can say that, because then where did the breaking come from? Where did the graffiti? Like,
that's what I'm
these
saying.
things aren't what do you call it?
No, they didn't
reserved for Jamaica.
I definitely understand.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And people and anybody who wants to talk about hip hop has to acknowledge that it's more than just the music. It started off the whole movement. So if we're going to talk about the whole movement, you can't say all of this started somewhere else other than where the fuck it started happening at.
Well, you
can say the music was inspired by whatever. You can say, but you can't say.
That's where the conflict comes
in. But that's not a conflict, because you can't say the music, the dancing, the graffiti, the dressing, the clothes. You can't say all of that was inspired just by Jamaica.
Check it out. Bruh, I love a lot of reggae. I love dance hall. That's their shit.
Yeah.
And
I still consider Fat Joe to be like, you legend in this hip hop game. But you was wrong about that. Yeah, but you was wrong about that.
And he played a huge part.
Big Pun died. Fat Joe took his rhyme book.
Oh, well, that's a wait. What he said? Wait, say that one more time. Say that one more time. Once Big Pun died,
he took Fat Joe's rhyme book.
No, Fat Joe took Big Pun's rhyme book.
That's what he was saying.
Because think about, man.
I don't even know if I can say that, because
let me know.
Big Pun is still better than anything
better than Fat Joe wrote.
That's what I'm saying. So let me know when you said, man, I can't wait till the next Fat Joe album come out.
Yeah, of course. No. It's a good argument that Fat Joe does have he has his name cemented because of longevity and the people that he's been involved with.
Which is a whole bunch of black people.
Yes. And the people he's been involved with and the people that he helped come up. But you ain't never was like, at least I wasn't never.
Digging in the Crates crew.
I never was. And then bringing people like Remy Ma shit like that. But I don't think I personally ever known somebody that was like, nigga, that Fat Joe verse.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when it comes to the rapping part, it's like, nah. But he has his name because of other things in hip hop.
Man, I'm gonna tell you right now, y'all. That first Big Pun album, hot.
No, Pun is one of them.
Pun is solidified.
Bruh,
Pun is solidified.
If you just talking about lyrics, Pun is the one that make you do this.
I was like, are you serious?
This is, hey, if you're a rapper or a musician too, bro, I'm telling you, that's the highest compliment you can get from another rapper or musician.
Get the stank face.
Oh my God.
That's a salute to respect.
I'm probably going to say this wrong, okay? But he said, literally in the middle of Little Italy, I read a bunch of middle Italy. I was like, are you serious?
Now, Pun was a monster. Pun was a monster.
Back of the Mac with the pack. I was like, what are you saying, sir?
How are you coming up with all these words?
No, because he has, on his first album, he has a joint where it's him, Prodigy, and Inspector Deck. Then he has another song with him and Black Thought. I'm like, bruh.
Yeah. When it come to if you like multi-syllabalistic rap, Pun is
no, he's up there.
Pun is one of the.
Pun was about it. That's what I'm saying, man. That's why I'm like,
Pun's one of the
it's
best
not about.
He might be
and
the best.
I gotta. It takes a lot of thinking.
Are we gonna put because
you talking about multi-syllabalistic rappers?
Who y'all taking? Pun or Busta Rhymes?
Pun. For me, I like Pun's style better.
Busta Rhymes also a lot of respect for me, so I don't care.
I like Pun's style better.
Songs because he's on Scenario, but
I think Busta's I don't think pun is diverse enough to
do what Busta does.
Everything Busta do. But if they just do the pun,
I'm gonna stay out of that.
Because I'm talking about
if they just do the ready for war dog on the other bloody. If they just do that, pun's a monster at that. But Busta's a rhyme too. Busta's a monster too. And Busta got way more avenues, I think. Oh man.
Nah, but I mean, don't get me wrong, okay? I'm very upset with how Busta said what he said.
Yeah.
I'm very upset with Fat Joe.
Even legends can be wrong.
No, they can be wrong. But don't get me wrong. I mean, like I said, Busta Rhymes on Scenario, Busta Rhymes with some joints with Redman, Busta Rhymes on some. He did some.
Redman's
songs.
multi-syllabistic rapper too.
My favorite rapper of all time is
Redman is one of the best at that multi-syllabistic shit.
One thing I'm very upset about though is a lot of the OG MCs are not stepping up and saying no, this is black culture.
Yeah. You would have thought a little bit more of that would have happened
now.
Too.
Supposedly, a lot of the old school cats are going to come out saying a lot of the Puerto Ricans were very racist towards them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So they're supposedly this is going to happen. Like they're getting all the old school heads together
to like to
counteract what's being said, because they're gonna say, and this is real talk, because I even remember this shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That a lot of Puerto Ricans were calling it monkey music, jungle music. You know what I'm saying? And they were really shitting on hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because everyone wants to say, oh, they were breakdancing, they were in in all the breaking movies and all that. But you have to think about breakdancing started in the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
They were in breakdancing in the 80s.
And
so 10 years later.
And that's the exception, not the rule.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just because and that's what people like, you can't base your whole point on the exception. Yes, there were a lot of Latin people, Puerto Rican people, but that's not the rule. Yeah. That's a dime in a dozen compared to what black people put into what we call hip hop now.
And that's what I was telling you earlier. When they took a lot of the instruments out of school, okay? They took the guitars, they took the piano, they took the flute, they took all the instruments out of school.
Flute was still in school. Flute
because it was cheaper, but still, we had the...
We had the fucking recorder.
The recorder. It was
that ain't no flute.
Okay, that's right. That's right.
So they took a lot of that out of school, right? So what they did is take a record, take a turntable, take some speakers, you know what I'm saying? And made music with that. Take a break beat, cut that bitch up. You know what I'm saying? And have the party jumping. You know what I mean? And that's what they did. And they made a whole nother musical form. There's still people out there that's saying that hip hop.
Well, I mean, we'll take the lowest of anything and make it great. That's the same shit of fucking slaves and soul food. If we took the lowest parts that y'all didn't want, the fucking pig's feet, the gizzards, all that other shit,
$30 a pound,
oxtails, and make that shit into soul food. That's exactly what we did.
Hey!
We make the best out of everything.
Real quick, we don't take a segue. How was the oxtail the other day?
No, nigga, that shit was fucking
he did say he was going to get some oxtail. He did say that shit. Back to what Fat Joe said. I think a lot of that is remedied by saying contributed. But when people start trying to take ownership, that's when you start offending people, because we work so hard, and a lot of the shit people want to take ownership of, we got shitted on for doing it. Braids, shitted on for doing it.
And then you got Bo Derek. See, this is before y'all. Bo Derek get braids in the movie called Perfect 10. They're like, oh, those are so beautiful. We're like,
bro, I seen motherfuckers. Bitch. I forgot, bro. I cannot fucking remember what they called it.
Yeah.
I cannot fucking remember what they called it. But people on TikTok was like, the new thing is skin fucking, I don't know what they called it. It was like skin bathing or some shit. And it was just fucking putting lotion on, nigga. Like,
oh, I do that every day.
I'm like,
every day. What?
I be ashy.
And so, if y'all have not figured it out yet, Black people do not like when people try to take ownership of some shit that because we have enough that there's enough in the world. There's enough out in the world right now that people don't know we made already.
Yeah,
exactly.
So when it comes to shit that is like, God damn it,
and
we got,
and especially hip hop and how much we
that's
hold.
what I'm saying. So when it comes to when it comes to something, it's like,
Fuck
come on
that.
now, y'all know. And let's not act like hip hop was everybody's favorite genre of music until very, very, very
check this out.
recently.
Check
Yeah.
this out. Check
Yeah.
this out, yo. So when I was a kid, right? I don't even think it was probably like 88, 89.
Mhm.
I was going to Pease Middle School. Okay.
Okay.
It's in San Antonio, Texas. That's where we are, y'all. Straight up and down, Pease Middle School. I had a music teacher. I think his name was Mr. Man.
Oh shit!
It sounds like it should be on American Dad. Or,
yeah, like a character.
yeah, like a character, right?
Yeah.
He said, this is straight up and down. We're in music class. He said, this rap stuff is not going to be around for another 30 years. He was like,
Damn.
he was like, this is just a trend and it's disgusting.
Most popular music in the world now.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. And then they got to run around talking about Eminem's the best. Boy, I'll roll you up on the ball. And Eminem.
Shit.
Why? How come he still ain't came back from the game yet? If
That is
Eminem's
so-
the best in the world. Let's talk about that.
Yeah. But see, and that's what the Eminem
Where's he at?
because going back.
Where you at, Marshall?
No, he's still dropping music.
Yeah.
Shit.
No, he's talking about the game beef.
Yeah.
Yeah, he still ain't came back yet.
No, he just dropped an album like 2 years ago.
No, he talking about
He ain't
responding to the
answered
game's
to
beef.
the games. The game went
Man,
off.
he
on
ain't better respond to the game.
Yeah, I don't think
because the game came off so corny in that shit.
How did
It's
he
like,
come off? Dude, he took every style that simp has ever done and used every style, every flow.
but see, he did. It would have been dope if he was coming at him as an MC. But then you can tell the way the game was coming at him was like
Cloud chasing.
Yeah, it's
How?
cloud chasing.
How?
You're
How?
trying to invigorate
How is
me
it-
to fucking go and fucking and
That's
and
the
rhyme.
point of a beef. That's the point of a diss record. I'm going to diss you so you can respond because I'm better than you.
Yeah, I think that has to do with like
I'm better than you.
I don't feel like you really calling me out to battle me. I feel like you trying to sell your album.
No.
That's what
the
it
whole
seemed
point.
like.
That's what it seems
That's
like.
what it seems like.
That's what it seems like.
Y'all
Yeah.
young cats.
That's what it
man,
seems
y'all
like.
don't
No.
understand.
No, I understand the
No,
whole.
no,
No, because I would
No,
love
no,
to see it, but I
Did
think
you know
yeah,
when Ice Cube did No Vaseline, he was selling his album, right?
yeah.
But
now-
he didn't
Oh,
drop
that was
that
personal.
record to sell his album.
That
He
was
dropped that
personal.
record. He dropped that. That was a personal diss.
Exactly.
I have a beef with you. I don't.
Exactly.
The way the game came out, he didn't seem like he had a personal beef with M. It's like, no, he just want to rap against M, and I'm trying to sell my album and get some fucking publicity because
Yeah,
he be
yeah,
looking like a clown. He didn't come off that true MC shit like, oh nigga,
Really?
Yeah.
let's go bar for
He
bar.
did go bar for 10
now
minutes?
Royce
10
and
minutes?
Lupe, that was a
Yeah,
MC
that was
battle.
more.
That
yeah,
was okay.
yeah,
You think you
yeah,
think you got a
yeah.
pen, nigga? I got a pen too.
Okay.
That is a MC
Okay.
battle.
That was one of my favorite
but
shits.
Once again,
That was I love
if
that
you,
battle.
If you
Oh, nigga, that
are
was a
if
great
you
battle.
are the greatest in the world,
Nah.
everyone says he's the rap god. Answer me. He couldn't even answer Machine Gun Kelly. He couldn't.
No, he
answer-
did. He just came off looking like a clown after that.
Like I said, he couldn't answer Machine Gun Kelly. He couldn't answer Nick Cannon. But he's the rap god.
That now
And no,
to your point, I do agree with you because to a certain extent, yes, as a lyricist and a rapper,
lyricist.
you should go if someone challenges you, you should have that
And that's what I'm
you
saying.
should stand
Yeah.
your ground and be
But
like,
do you
okay,
consider
nigga,
Jay a lyricist?
Jay-Z?
Jay don't respond to everybody
Who?
either.
Jay-Z?
Say who?
Jay-Z is a
Jay-Z.
lyricist, yeah.
But he don't respond to everybody
Y'all can
either.
have- y'all
So
can have that.
So you don't think Jay-Z is a lyricist?
If Pun and Tupac were still alive, Jay-Z wouldn't be shit.
oh my God.
Oh, that's a
I'm not
that's a
100%
bold
on
statement.
board with that. I'm not
Okay,
100%.
I can't agree with that.
Only because
Okay.
of Jay's mind.
Okay, James Mine, right?
Jay's Mine,
His
yeah,
Mine, right?
yeah.
So when Nas went at him with Ether, he came back with Super Ugly.
Oh no. He lost that battle to me.
He
to
lost
me. There's
that.
some
But
people,
I mean, as a rapper
I
turned
think-
businessman,
Yeah,
shit like that,
I think
he-
his
he
position.
dwarfed them.
I think his position would still be the same
Yeah.
because of more than his
Because
music.
his business mindset. That's
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now,
yeah.
Okay.
now,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
lyrically,
yeah. Okay.
Lyrically,
No,
he's
yeah.
not.
because you
Okay,
can't
yeah.
say that because Jay and Nas, because Nas won that battle, but Nas ain't in the fucking position Jay is in.
Are you sure?
He's not.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
And I'm not discrediting Nas because Nas is up there like that.
And I do think
But
that
he's
Nas
not
is
up there
better
with-
than Jay as a rapper.
Yes, and he's way better than Jay as a rapper.
Okay. What album are you gonna bump right now?
What?
Are you gonna bump Jay-Z first, or are you gonna bump Nas first?
It depends on the album.
It depends on the album. It depends on the album.
on the album.
Man.
Because Blueprint, you can't tell like Blueprint 1 and 2 weren't that shit.
I can go without listening to Jay-Z for the rest of my life.
Damn.
Ooh.
Damn.
You tell me right now what Jay-Z song you're gonna listen to. Like, I gotta hear it at least once a year.
I mean, I don't know about once a year, but I mean, you got motherfuckers.
There's
like
a couple joints.
There's a couple Dead Presidents.
Yeah,
Dead Presidents.
But he had to use Nas.
Politics as usual.
But he had to use Nas to make sure Dead Presidents was popping, right?
Not Politics as you. Unreasonable Doubt. That was before Nas.
No, I'm not talking about that.
Reasonable Doubt. Jay-Z. He was rapping his ass off on that.
Once again, if Biggie wasn't dead, if Pac wasn't dead, Jay-Z wouldn't be around.
Damn.
I can't agree.
I never was on board with that one though all the way. Even though I do think that Biggie's a better rapper than Jay.
That he'll be bigger than.
Yeah, because I think Jay.
He was never
the hustler in him would have found a way. I think no matter what.
But
no matter what. Now it would be interesting to see.
Nah, but hell, even in the 90s, they were rapping their ass off, but they weren't making business moves like that.
Yeah. But you don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, granted, Pac and Biggie didn't really have the time
not even holding it to Big Pun and Biggie, but there's a lot of rappers from the 90s aren't holding candles to Jay-Z business-wise.
But you got a lot of shit would not be going on that is going on right now if Biggie and Pac were still alive. A lot of shit.
Pac.
A lot of
Pac for sure, yes.
Fuck boy shit wouldn't be going on right now.
I can agree with Pac. Biggie himself.
Biggie seemed like he'd be into the
fuck shit. Yeah.
But Pac definitely.
But Pac do too.
Well, Pac
do too. Just because he was fucking poetic in fucking
yeah. He be on some nigga shit.
Yeah, he be on nigga shit.
But he would have at least been more of like, I be on some nigga shit, but like, y'all know it's wrong. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, cause you got rappers like that too. Like even Nipsey is like, people love his message and shit. It ain't like he was just
but he's still with the bullshit.
Innocent person out here, but
no one's perfect. So
exactly. So which is why when people was talking about like 21 Savage, when he's like, y'all need to stop killing everybody, and then people's like, nigga, all your music is about killing everybody. And it's like, nigga, that's why I'm saying it's wrong. Stop. Like, but it's a double-edged sword.